I hope you all had a fantastic Christmas and we wish you a wonderful new year ahead. And happy birthday to my mum, who turns an amazing 90 years old today. She still walks over to the shopping mall every day on her own and back. What an amazing feat. And thanks to all of you who have supported the channel by subscribing. As I filmed this video, we are close to the 99,000 subscriber mark and will undoubtedly rocket past the 100,000 mark in the new year. It's been a tough year for many, and we have tried our best to explain all of the changes clearly so you can all adjust as best as possible. Thanks to all of you who were brave enough to come on the program during our Zoom interviews and share your experiences with everybody. And to the expert guests who were invaluable in sharing their knowledge as well. And thanks to all of you I've spoken to during the year who have made appointments to discuss your circumstances and hopes with me. It was such a great privilege to meet so many wonderful people. And tonight I thought we would share some of our light-hearted clips from our news editions during the year. And by the way, let us know in the comments section what subjects you would like me to cover in the year ahead. Well, when the skill shortages really get desperate in your state, send in the big guns to head a recruitment drive overseas. The WA's police minister has flown into England and then will go on to Ireland to encourage teachers and nurses and more to come to live in Western Australia.
We got an enemy sub closing in fast. What do we do?
I don't know.
15 seconds to collision. We need a decision.
Fire the torpedoes! We've been hit by an officer. If they're going to fire on us, we'll respond in kind. Fire!
After a disastrous last week for the calls of her resignation still echoing down the corridors of power, the Department of Home Affairs Minister, Claire O'Neill, was keen to be seen to be on the offensive. Once again, the usual suspects were rolled out. The elusive, unscrupulous education providers. Not that we ever learn who they are. We are just told they exist. And hence again, they were targeted for a beating. This gave the Home Affairs Minister a chance to look tough and responsible for keeping the migration numbers here under control.
Today I can announce that, subject to the bill passing, the overall number of international students starting a course next year will be set at 270,000.
How far this minister has fallen.
This is a year for big ideas. It's a year for big ideas in education.
He had them eating out of his hand. Little did the university leaders who sat around their gala dining tables that night, had they realised what was to come. Perhaps the laughter and the clapping of the distinguished crowd would have been replaced by them choking on their vegetables.
What's this? I think he's choking.
Oh, shit!
Yeah, he can't get air. Okay, folks, we have a few specials tonight.
This Australian Labor government seems like the crew of the Titanic, but in this case they know in advance they're going to hit the iceberg and sink. Yet despite the dire warnings, it seems they want to continue on their Titanic-type trajectory.
Iceberg, sir. Iceberg, port side, sir.
He calls that an iceberg.
More like an ice cube, sir.
Some politicians in the Labor Party have already seen the government's impending doom, and one of its prominent members, Bill Shorten, perhaps has decided to jump ship before that happens. Finally, the Skills in Demand visa has arrived. As it turns out, we're still stuck with the old 482 visa with just a new name. Thanks so much for staying to watch till the end. As always, take care out there in the festive season, and I will see you in the new year, but not until Saturday the 11th of January for the next news edition. So bye for now.